So you want to see something interesting with this picture. This is more of my Symbolism series from Time magazine. You see what the title says, but I'm not really looking at the title. I'm looking down here. I am noticing some interesting things. So if you notice, we do have some brain waves here, right? And we see that there's alpha, there's beta, there's gamma, there's delta, and then we have, out of nowhere, Omicron. Right? So Omicron, if we want to go back to the ancient root of the word Omicron, means little o in the Greek alphabet, and the O is derived from the Phoenician alphabet, and the symbol O in the Phoenician alphabet actually means I. Okay, so we want to look at this I right here. What is the I? The I of the all God consciousness. Okay, we see that these are brain waves. You could also argue that maybe they're also letters in the alphabet too. Sure, if you want to say that, but that's not what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is God, the I, right? Omicron. And then we have brainwave, 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 brainwave. Here are our brain waves. Okay, so we had 4 brain waves listed with God, I, but we notice that there are 5 brain waves of the humanoid, right? Purportedly, right? Because this is all coming from online, but this is what the sources are telling me, so I'm gonna go with it. So we had gamma, we had beta, we had alpha, and we had delta. What about theta? Why is theta not mentioned? Theta, where the fuck are you? Because ideally, theta would be there, and not God or Omicron or I. But theta is actually the state of hypnotic suggestion, because this is where you go to be hypnotized. So before the age of 7, humanoids operate at the theta state naturally. That's why they're just downloading, and they're more susceptible to things in their environment and mental programming and things like that. And they are in a hypnotically suggestible state, but they are also hypnotically suggestible because they are not in the state where the conscious mind has formed. And so so when anyone is in theta state, they are essentially hallucinating. They are not in this deep sleep. They're not in any of these brain waves which are active. They are in a state of drowsiness. And the state of drowsiness, hypnotic suggestion, which ideally you would think would be there with all the other brain waves, is showing that the eye of God is dreaming lucidly their third dimensional realm experience. And also why the theta state is not mentioned here is because God, the I, when they step into the 3D earth realm, the reality matrix, the holographic universe, they are essentially choosing to forget their godliness. But it's not so deep as it's in delta, like you're not going to see it. It's in theta, where the realm is nebulous enough to recognize that one is God. The theta state brainwave is compared a lot to someone who is living the dream. They're in a lucid dream, but they're awake inside the dream. That is the theta state. And when someone is in the theta state, they are easily tapped into all that is, because there's no barrier of ego mind, and this is God consciousness. Because the theta state in the lucid dream, you create what you are dreaming. So this here, from what I'm seeing, God, the I, going back to the root, is projecting what the eye wants to see inside the holographic nature of the 3D earth matrix. None of these are going to be present if God, the I, is not creating it from that hypnotic suggestion. So God, the I, is hallucinating their reality. And that is why the theta is not mentioned here, but the I is, because the dream state, that hypnotically suggestible and susceptible state, is the God consciousness. It's the God consciousness that chose to enter a vessel and chose to forget that they were God, and they are God, and they are hallucinating all of their other brainwave states from the theta state, which they are in from their God consciousness. So they are hallucinating all of their other states of minds, like the conscious mind and what it's creating.